Hi guys, how are you all doing out there? It's time for midweek miles. Oh yeah. Right then. Well, let's get on the live screen and let you see where I am at the moment. So we are in Exeter, down in my neck of the woods. And yeah, we're going to go for a drive. Nice casual 3 hours of making miles for the VTC. So we shall just do the exclamation VTC just to kick us off in chat. Why? Because, you know, it's a great place to be, a great company to work for, even if it's a virtual company. And yeah, it's a thing. Right, let's start her up. I'm in the F7, so let's go. Anyway, there we go. Let's go and try and find a job, and we'll get underway. Right, so we got a job place down here we can get a job from. I think it's in here. No, it's not. It's not in there. It's in here. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see where we can go. Nice, 500 miles would be nice. That's too far. That's not far enough. 300, that'd do. Into Lille, which is northern France. What I might do is I might take the low road and go A377. Put a pin down that way and go that way once I pick the job up, making it a little bit further. But yeah. So you'll have a few minutes to come and join me, guys, and then I shall be getting underway. Right, let's see where the pickup place is in there diagonally. Lovely. Also, we shall get rid of the tab that we had tab up with, because he's gone off to pick his new car up. Grinny already, dude. Jeez, man. Now I can't see where I'm reversing, dude. Jeez, man. All good though, brother. How are you? I'll have a little boogie with it in a minute. Don't panic. I can just about see the ass of the lorry. There we go. Whoop, that'll do. Hiya, how are you doing, bro? Hiya, Kev. How you doing, bro? So let me give you a quick update of what's been going on today. So, to be honest, not much. I've had to wait for the plumber to... I'll wait, Kev. It's fine. Absolute dick. Right then. So, to fill you guys in on what I've been doing today, I've had to wait for the plumber to arrive to fit. And that was from the last Star Trek film. Yeah, the one when they disobey the Admiral's orders and shit. But anyways, how are we doing, guys? Good afternoon. I know some of you have just kind of abandoned Tav's raid because, yeah. I gotta admit, Ultra Major 50 is good, but, you know, he needs to mature a bit and sort out his settings and shit before... I just think before he gets a regular follower base, that'll go to him and stay with him. But anyway, I'm in Exeter in the UK, guys. We're going to go for short drives of 4 to 600 miles. Hopefully get a couple of 1,000 miles in. I'm going to get underway in a couple of minutes' time. And yeah, we should put the miles on. So I had to wait for a boiler to be delivered today. Normally I would have gone on the radio and done 2 hours while Tav was on. But with the plumber here doing the radiator, doing the boiler. Yeah, that was impossible. So I'm here anyway. I'm streaming. You may notice the bar at the top of the screen. I'll tell you about that later if you guys want me to tell you about it. If not, you can see what it's for. And if you want to give, you can give. If not, don't worry about it. Anyways, let's get underway. Let's get going. Game with ADHD and autism. How you doing, bro? I hope you're well. Also, last night I had to recharge my Ring doorbell, and it's normally fastened with 2 screws, and I took one of them out, and it dropped, and I haven't been able to find it. And I spent like an hour last night, like on my hands and knees and shit, trying to find it. And yeah, fucking wrecked my shoulder bending down that far and just looking for it all the time. Yeah. So guys, I'm not going to go the way it's telling me to go. If it's telling me to go M5, M4, I'm actually going to go straight up the A303. Why? Because during the day, it's a much better route, I think. It's the way I go to London all the time. We got a friend in London, and we go up and see him once or twice a year. And yeah, it's the way I would travel to London. I never go M5, M4. I always go A303 because it's interesting, and it saves about 60 miles not having to go Bristol and across. So guys, like I said before, if you want to come and join me, you're very, very welcome. I should be in about 20 minutes or so. One thing I do have to do is change that to that. Right, perfect. All right, let's get some miles on the board, shall we? You're doing good? That's good to hear. Alright, we're on a cruising speed, 56. I must remember that. I don't have that many gears in this truck, but it is a better looking truck, and it does cruise quite nicely at 56. So, yeah. So we're on the A30. We're going to join the A303 in a second or two. That will continue on into the M3. And then I'm guessing it's going to take us M25, M26, M20 onto the tunnel. If it takes us into the tunnel, guys, I'm going to drive the tunnel. I'm not going to go onto the train. I'm going to actually drive the tunnel. That's an extra 30 miles. And yeah, it's not too far when we come out to get to Lille. So, you know, sit back, grab yourself a coffee, and enjoy. My coffee's getting cold. So guys, I've had a little message from Dark Star Simulation about my Christmas theme. It's coming along. He's kind of on schedule. Hopefully we will get them for the 1st of December. I can let you have a look at a preview if you would like. But I'd have to stop all that. So if you want a preview of it, guys, I can show you a preview of what he's been doing for me for Christmas theme. Basically, for starting, obviously I don't want nothing else on my streaming screen, but on my starting, my finishing, and my be right back screen, he's basically Christmasifying him. And I normally turn everything on for the 1st of December. So 1st of December, there'll be 3 redeems all on Bitties, which are Christmas themed. So yeah, in, 3 days they'll be on. And like I say, hopefully Darkstar will finish with the themes, and I'll swap the starting screen and that around for the Christmas period. Yeah, and as soon as Boxing Day comes, it'll be switched back to the normal ones. And yeah, that's kind of my thing. I like trying to celebrate the Christmas period kind of early, and then when Christmas is over with. Thank you. That's kind of it. Guns. I think you do. Hi. How you doing? Yeah, so as far as the bar at the top goes, if you haven't already got the bits in your thing and you're going to use bits, but you need to buy bits to do stuff, instead of buying bits, just chuck them in the dono, and hopefully we'll get to that goal before January the 10th, and then I'll know if I'm going llama or not. I've only put the bar up there, guys, because I know I won't be able to save that much for Christmas on the way, and me not being at work at the moment, it's looking likely I won't be going unless a little help. So if you need to spend out on bits, guys, and you're going to use them on me anyway, just stick them on my donos, and you know, build that bar up for me. Be much appreciated. Thank you. You choose guns, I'll be right there, bud. So during the daytime, guys, when you're going up this road, the A303, when you get close to London, the Rockingham is visible if you're clever enough to spot it. I do mean Stonehenge. It is possible to see it, but yeah, I doubt if we shall see that today because it's dark. And yeah, as you can see, the off-road visuals aren't terribly brilliant. Oh. How much fuel we got? 1,000, yeah, over 1,000 miles worth. So we should make this first job easily. I say that, you know, obviously we're going to do a bit extra, but we still should make it quite easy. Just lucky enough, though, they're saying that I lost a screw for the Ring doorbell. Luckily enough, obviously somebody thought of that, and they do a pack of 20 screws for a couple of quid. So you know that's a thing. Yeah, so we've had to buy that. So guys, I am on early today because I knew Tav was going to pick up his new car. I can tell you now, he's going electric and he's going to love it. But, you know, for a few bits, for a few times using it, especially when he gets like to medium charge, he will start getting a bit of range anxiety. But as soon as he gets that home charger, if he gets that home charger, yeah, that'll go away because it means he can, you know, if he's just pottering around town or ill stuff, and he gets below half, he can just plug it in and away he goes again, you know. The great thing is with electric cars, and a lot of people sort of kind of don't know it, is a lot of them come with an app that you can control most features with the car. So you can, a lot of them you can lock the car without being nowhere near it. Afternoon, Brax. How you doing, dude? Oh shit. Oh dear. I hope there's a end to the yeah. Help. I need an end. Thanks, Brax. Okay. See if we can straighten up. We might be able to get out of here. It's the end of the crash barriers just over there. Everybody clipping it. Oh, come on, start. Engine malfunction. It's not it's not malfunction, bugger up. It's stuck on that tree, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, we got out. It's fine. See, we're good. It's fine. It's no problem. Just a little broken. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Hi, Brax. Thanks, Dave. Jesus. Anyway, add. Okay, now. Oh, shit. And we're too early to do that, I suspect. No, we're not. Yes. Oh. Anyway, for those who haven't got an ad right now, like I said, Tav's going to love that electric car, and with the charge point probably going in as well after the company said no, it's going to cost you £2,000, and then coming back and saying just give us 45 quid. There's 3 clips of it. I'll go through them, guys. Don't panic, and we'll see if yeah, any of them actually caught what happened. For some reason, the exclamation clip doesn't quite catch it perfectly. So I'll go in and the only downside is I can't sew them together. If there's like one either side, can't sew them together without taking them out and putting them back in again and using like something else, another program. But yeah. Yeah, so I think he'll enjoy his new car. He's only got like 180 miles of range, which is not a lot, but it is a big car for him. I say for him, it's a big car in, you know, in terms of, you know, bigger cars. Especially people carriers like he's having do have lesser batteries. You know, if he could have had an SUV, you know, he would have got a bigger battery and bigger range. But for some reason, SUVs, MPVs in electrics don't tend to have that much of range. Yeah, I mean, you take the electric transit van, it'll only do like a couple hundred miles, you know. Whereas my car, or the car that we've got now, SUV, 300 miles. You know, it's a weird thing with electric vehicles. And this, to be honest, this time of year is probably the best time to use it as well, or to have it as well, because obviously it's getting cold, or it is cold, and you get less miles. So you get used to the lesser miles, and in the summer, or in the hotter weather, as soon as it gets above, say, 15 degrees, you start to see more range where the battery heaters don't have to warm the batteries up and stuff like that, so you get like anything up to about 30 mile more, especially around town, you know. Well, more than that sometimes. I mean, the old car that we had during the winter was about 240 around town, and then in the summer we used to get above 300, and it was only on paper only could do about 290 on total charge. Blocker 1 main, how you doing, dude? So we're coming on to the M25, guys. Like I say, it's probably going to take us M25, 26, 20. Hopefully on the train. If it takes us on the train, we're just going to drive it. We're not going to bother. Oh, you should have hit the brake, but yeah, instead of chancing that. So how are we doing, guys? Hope you're all well. I haven't quite sorted out the lights yet behind me. They are going to come, hopefully. I'm 6, so I'm playing Car Mechanics in 2021. Oh, dude, sending healing thoughts. Hope it's not too serious. Hopefully it's just like a flu or cold or stomach bug or something, so it'll be gone in a few days. You know. Common, it's just a code. Oh, okay, no biggie then. But still sending healing thoughts, my dude. So we're on the 25 right now. London's outer roundabout. So when we picked up our new car, because this is what Tav's got to do now, pick up his new car. When we picked up our new car, it took about 45 minutes to an hour to sort the paperwork out. It's just that you got to give like a security code, and he's got to show his license and this and that and the other, and then they show you, they like take you up to the car and go, right, what do you want to know about it, this and that and the other, and depending on how many questions you ask, they might be showing him this, that and the other, and it can take forever. The paperwork bit takes at least 40 minutes of it. Skinson, how you doing, dude? How's it going? Going good, dude. Going good. Bit achy in the shoulder, but yeah. After yesterday, I kind of fucked it up, but hey. Skip, how you doing? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Glad to see you all about. I will move that bar down a little bit so you can see Truckee. But yeah, that bar is kind of necessary. Like I say, with me being off sick, kind of realised that maybe llama isn't going to happen unless I get a little help. It's amazing how less of how least money you get when you're on the fucking sick. Shit, really is. Finally, I got a lot of time for playing ETS. I'll spend a few weeks at home because last week I broke my rib. Holy shit! Holy shit, you broke your rib on ice? What, when we had that bad weather, dude? Or when everybody had that bad weather? Or you went ice skating and fell over? I think that was the term for the M26, so this normally isn't a long road. I mean, even in real life, you're only kind of on the M26 for like 5 minutes, and then you just kind of merge in the M20. Tuesday and Thursday it was snowing. Friday morning, everything was covered with ice, and that's rough. That is rough. So we're taking the channel, guys, so we're going to drive it because it's easy. This side of the channel is easy to find the way across, especially the way I do it. So what I normally do is go to the second passport control and then take a left. You'll see in a minute. Yeah, it's rough, dude. Once again, guys, if you have to buy bits to do the jump scares and stuff, please consider giving me a dono instead to fund the llama trip in January. Right then, guys, on the map now, I mean, you may see it, you may not see it. There's like, yeah, you can just about see it just above my head there. There's like a little bit that's kind of the road and then kind of like two eyeballs. So what we're going to do is we're going to go past and then immediately go left. And then we go on like the outer road down to the tunnel. Atomic, thank you for your first time chat. Hi, how you doing? And thank you for the follow as well. So we're going to just take the outside lane here. And like I say, just coming up to this one, there's a... So you've gone through one passport control. Just as we hit the second passport control, I'm going to go left. Out here. Oh, where's the gap in the fence? It's over there. And there we go, we're out on the outer road. Take a right. And now we're just going to follow this down to the tunnel. And we kind of go over the top of the tunnel. And then we're going to take a hard right through like a building. And then we'll be in the maintenance tunnel for the tunnel. We're not going to push it around here. We're just going to do about 50 mile an hour until we go up over the top. We don't want to race around and mess this up. And like I say, this gives you about an extra 30 mile for your VTCs, guys. So if you're coming across, especially going this way is easier to find. The other way, you kind of go down to the roundabout and then come back up. That doesn't seem legal. Yeah, well, it kind of is in pro mods, mate. It's they wouldn't. This is one of the secret roads in pro mods, so it is allowed. You know, this is a secret road in pro mods, which is discoverable. Same as I think there's about 5 or 6 in Iceland that you can find as well. Sat nav and ETS can be annoying once it guided me and I was driving for almost an hour. One moment I noticed it guides me in a circle. Yeah, what I will say to that is, if you pick up a job and it's guiding you, make sure you've accidentally not put waypoints down. That could have been a thing. Or maybe your settings was on small roads. That could have been a thing. So I always have mine on best. The new map passage updated. Even though I've been through it loads of times, but it kind of says that every time. Well, no, it doesn't, because I've reset my character. That's why it's saying it this time. So that's why it's saying I've just found it again. I had this deja vu feeling. I went here already. Yeah, you can do this every time, dude. You know, like I say, it's an extra 30 miles for your VTC if you're in one. And if you're not in one, exclamation VTC if you'd like to be on one. So as you can see, guys, as I'm going through, I'm painting this road yellow. Same as any other road. I mean, there's one road in Iceland, the underground highway, as I like to call it, that doesn't paint at all. You get the kudos for finding it, but it doesn't paint. So, if you are going to use this tunnel, guys, the rules for going through it are it's UK side until you get out of the tunnel the other side. So, and if you're coming back the other way, it's European until you've come into the tunnel. It's kind of a little confusing, but you get used to it. So as soon as you're underground from France, coming into the UK, you go UK side of the road. I don't know why it is, it's just a thing. I'd say, guys, anybody's welcome. I am in the VTC streaming room of the soag Discord. If you're not already in the soag Discord, exclamation soag in chat. That's exclamation SOAG. Thank you, Granny. Interesting. That means 4% of it is wear and tear where I went over the grass. That's a big wear and tear, that is. And if you've not yet joined a VTC, guys, we're especially on Trucks Books. This is where our VTC is. You can do exclamation VTC in chat, and that will give you the write-up on how to join. Very easy mileage, guys. So what we do is we give you kind of like a 2-month grace, if you will. So basically, we do a 660 miles. Of real mileage. So for 660 miles a month you have to stay under 62 and not go out of the mileage barrier. Well, what I mean by that is if you take a job for say 1,000 miles and you do 2,000 miles, it won't record because you've done more miles than necessary. It's my understanding that you are allowed 600 over the top of the job. So just be aware of that. Blocker, thank you for the follow, my dude. Welcome into the Funhouse. How we doing? Yeah, so you're allowed 600 over the top with Trucks Books, and then it will log. Also, if you fall through the map and you go over so many miles an hour, that shouldn't happen on TMP, but occasionally does. It will just come up as the job was invalid. Is it 25% of the job, is it? Somebody told me it was 600. I think it was Crash. I don't do that, but you know, I mean, one of my redeems that isn't on at the moment is that I go do small roads, and that's enough mileage. You know, as long as you put your GPS on the way you want to drive, so small roads. I think it's small roads, fastest, and best. Basically, best takes you on motorways and stuff, whereas fastest will just take you the fastest by time, same as your normal GPS, and small roads will take you all around the fucking houses. I mean, literally all around houses. So anyway, slow down towards the top here, guys, because I've had this before where I've gone too fast for the turn. Now, I always turn hard left. And like I say, if you turn too hard, you'll end up on your side. I know, I've done it. That's from experience. So we're now in France. So as we come around the corner here, oh yeah, this leads straight out. Whereas if you came off the train, you would be a little behind where we just come out of there, and you would have to come out the terminal normally, and then it gives you painted lines on the road for like customs, even though there's no customs, which is a bit weird. So we're going to Little, guys. We'll be there in 5 minutes if you want to join. Like I say, I'm in VTC chat if you've got permissions for that. If you've not got VTC permissions and you'd like to join the chat and the convoy, make sure you join the convoy first, and then let me know in the chat that you would like to join VC, and we'll get you in. If you're unable to join the VTC chat, guys, I can always move down to non-VTC chat, and then everybody can see it. That comes into the soag Discord. I shall stay in truck streaming until somebody says they can't join. I am so glad for Tav. I know I keep talking about it, but I'm so glad that the guys that came to fit the house charger for him has got back to him and said, look, we can do it all, but you'll have to pay a little extra charge for the cabling. And 45 quid for the extra cabling is quite decent. It's high voltage cable, it's not cheap. And from where his electric goes into the house and goes to the main like fuse box for the house, and then yeah, they have to do the cabling from there and then chuck it out round the house to wherever the charger is going to be. So if you didn't know, if you didn't look at your fuse boxes, guys, somewhere in your house would be a main fuse to your house that's from the feed outside, and then it breaks off into your fuse boxes for your individual bits of your house. So if you've got an upstairs, downstairs plugs, you'll have them and cooker and this and that and the other. So it's the fuse before it gets to those fuses that they'll run the car charger cable off of. And even that has to be uprated. That has to, I think it has to be something like 200 amps instead of some houses only have 100 amp fuses in. I know, I've done my homework. Because we were obviously first electric car we had. We were living in a house back then, so we, you know, had to go through that. But like I say, with that being in at the house, if that's going to happen, the freedom that will give him, not having to go to public chargers, will be immense. I mean, literally, if we had one, yeah, we could say you could make more advanced, not planning, but you know, you could one day wake up and go, let's go such and such, and know the car's ready and waiting to go, already charged and stuff. Or you could, like, the night before, go put the car on charge, love, if it's not already. You know, tomorrow we'll go such and such. And you know, that sort of planning can happen. The last minute planning can happen. Whereas with normally, if we didn't have a home charger, which we don't, that has to happen like the day before if you're going to do a last minute trip somewhere, so that, you know, when you wake up the next morning, the car's ready to rock and roll, so you'd have to take the car to a charger. So the convenience of him having the home charger will be, like I say, immense. And I'm glad that they got back to him with an updated price, so that, you know, because obviously his car will be shorter range than mine. That's not a dick swing, that's just what he chose for what they needed. The car didn't have that much range. I think it's got like 180, which will mean that, you know, it'll do 120 mile on the motorway without needing to go for a charge. So, you know, it just means regular stops if he's going on a long journey. And they don't, on a fast charger, it won't take him that long to charge it. I mean, my car on a fast charge, depending how fast it is, will take anything from half an hour to an hour 20 to charge, because he's got virtually half the power that I've got battery wise. You know, 20 minutes to half an hour full charge again. Right, guys, we're in Little if you want to join. I'm just going to pick a job. Ooh, motorbikes. Oh, that's a long old job, though. If I was on my own, I'd take that. That's like, that would do the rest of the stream. Back over to the top of Wales. I don't want to go that way. We went that way the other day. Nuremberg 425. That's kind of a nice one. Might take that one actually. Nuremberg. Yeah, we're off to Nuremberg. Probably going to just stick my nose out the gate. Oh no, don't need to. That'd be right. That'd be right. We'll get in there. So many people think I cheat when I do this view, but it's just the way I'm used to doing it. Doing it from the outside. Because to be honest, if you did this for real, and I know people that do it for real, you don't sort of. I mean, obviously you can't stick your head out the other side of the cab, but they don't use the mirrors. You know, or they use not a lot of the mirrors. I mean, they can only see what they can see in the mirrors. Otherwise, they're looking out the cab door. It's a real crazy show where anyone can go. Mascot, thank you very much for your raid, my dude. What were we playing? You were playing a bit of Euro Truck. Thank you for the raid, dude. Go anywhere nice? Oh. Keep forgetting I've got a 2-stage starter, not the automatic start on. We're going to go past the F7 guy, so I know it damaged the trailer, so I'm just going to pop in and, yeah, repair. If you do want to join, guys, you've still got a couple of minutes to do so. Oh, that's not the way in, is it? That's fuel. Oh, I just will get fuel while I'm here as well. Just will get fuel while I'm here. Anyway, dude, thank you very much for the raid. Much appreciated. And guys, if you've just come over from Muskrat, hiya, my name's Mad Matt. I mainly am a simulation streamer. So I play stuff like Euro Truck, American Truck, Farm Sim 25, Snow Runner, which I classify as an off-road trucking sim. Many wouldn't, but I do. And I've just got stuck on the pump. That's not very good. But we're just going to repair this. So I just need to pop across the road. Coming in, dude. Make way. Service. Yeah, trailer got fucking battered in that off-road bit when Brax came in and covered my screen. I'm not blaming you, Brax. Kind of am, but I'm not. Alright, let's go. What I have found, guys, in this game is if you've repaired your truck and your brakes are still squeaking, which can happen, you'll need to total restore your truck, which costs a lot. When I say it costs a lot, sometimes you just will buy a new truck. That's how much it costs. I mean, literally. It costs a shit ton. Also, guys, what I need to do is find out how many drivers I got, because I do want like 15 drivers just to take care of the costs a bit. I know I've got plenty and I can cheat money in if I really want to, but if I don't need to, I don't want to. If you get my drift, you know. And the way to not need to is just get 10, 15 drivers in. You know, once they're fully upgraded, driving their own trucks, they'll take care of the cost or costings of anything that you're going to do. And with your earnings as well, you know, you're pretty much sorted. So we pretty much are going in straight into Belgium, which means no tows. So Belgium into Germany. So we should have no tows, which would be fucking horrific. We have got a garage full of people down in Spain. So we got 5 drivers down there that I know of. Like I say, we're going to try and get a few more around somewhere. So 1.53 is out, guys. I have not upgraded to it yet because ProMods doesn't support it yet. They're a little bit behind, so it's back to normal, how it used to be. So as soon as they do, I'll upgrade, and yeah, we'll see what it's like. According to Vautonomy, which is a guy that works for SCS and puts his stuff out on YouTube, what's coming. I watched this video the other day, and for what I can see, there's an update to the FH25. There's an upgrade to that, so it's not a new truck, it's an upgrade. There's 4 cities in Germany that have been upgraded, which apparently is the end of that, and of course they're preparing for the Greece DLC in December. So yeah, we've got that to look forward to in the upgrade, or in the update. You've rolled back, GG's. You know, it was quite funny the other day. Some of our guys come back in and went, "Oh, I've been automatically upgraded to 1.53. I can't roll back." And I was like, "Just give it a day or two. You know, it's got. You know, when the update comes out, they don't put the rollback in straight away. You just give it a day or two. It'll be there. It happens every single time you upgrade it. You know, just calm your shit down." I've turned mine off, but mine still auto updates. As soon as I click on it, you know, it'll say, "Oh, there's an upgrade pending," and then as soon as I click on it to try and play it from the menu, it'll try and update. Because a lot of the time I'll do it from the menu from Steam, instead of doing it from the app, the starting page app on your desktop. Yeah. Except if I'm playing TMP, of course. But yeah, mine updated, I had to roll back. It updated automatically, even though I got it turned off. Quite weird, but it happens sometimes. And I was telling our guys, you know, because they were freaking out, you know, "Oh, we haven't got a rollback. There's no rollback." And I was like, "Just give it a couple of days. It happens all the time. Don't panic. You know, there'll be a rollback." And now the rollbacks are there, so yeah, you know, you can roll back. So all gravy, which is what I've done to come on the Pro Mods today. If you want to come for a drive, guys, 20-ish minutes. I say ish minutes because, well, it says 56 is the limit for this road at the moment, but normally European roads are 50. So once I go into those roads, you know, I'll be above their speed limit by 6 miles an hour, and we'll get to Nuremberg a little bit quicker. And like I say, if you want to come join me, meet me at LKW in Nuremberg. It's a shame because you can't get nowhere near the race course. The GT course. So there's 2 courses kind of in one in Nuremberg. So you got the Nuremberg GT circuit, and you've got the Nordschleife, which is the old one. I think it's 9k long or something like that. Lots of wines and stuff. It's actually a nice track. I've never been there, but I've raced it virtually lots and lots of times. Throughout the years of playing different racing games, Gran Turismo, and such. They don't want you taking a Scania on that track. Why not? Think it'd be fun. Tell you what I was playing, guys, before I came online while the plumber was doing his thing, is I went on a set of Corsa, the first one. It's the only one I got, to be honest. So I went on that and turned my wheel on full GT race car mode. And yeah, I said this before, wow, direct drive wheels really come alive with that. I mean, really come alive with that. I can actually drive the car exactly how I'm supposed to be driving the car. So I can feel when I'm braking. I can, you know, I get wheel shudder when the wheels are kind of losing grip, so I know that I got to brake a bit more, and that way I can actually react a lot better and faster than using belt-driven or gear-driven wheels, because I've driven with both. So some of you may or not know, I started with a Logitech G920. For the time and for the money that I had at the time, it was a great choice. I was on console, moved on to PC with it. It was still a great wheel through farm sim and trucking. As soon as I started doing a little bit of racing with it, it was kind of lacking in feel, but still usable. And then all of a sudden, look, I think it was after a Windows update. Windows always fucks things up. During farming especially, the center spring would disappear, so it would just go totally light, so you wouldn't have no center spring at all. And to get rid of that, I had to tab out of the game, and in them days it was just like a toggle ticker switch, and I'd turn it on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off until the center spring came back, and then I'd go back in the game and it was fine again for about an hour or so, then it would go again. Got really pissed off with it, like to the sake of I'm going to throw this shit in the bin in a minute. One of the guys about 6-8 months ago, I think it was, no, maybe a bit longer, maybe a year or so ago, said, I'm selling my wheel, I've upgraded my wheel, do you want it? I was like, how much? And he went, well, it's this price. And I was like, okay, that's reasonable. It was a little high, but it was reasonable. So I was like, yeah, okay, no worries. So we met up and I got it off him and brought it, and like I brought it back, plugged it in, and yeah, felt the difference immediately. So I went from a G920 to a T300 GTRS, which is an upgrade. Borat, thank you very much for your tier 1 sub. Thank you, dude. Okay, that was massive. Yeah, so yeah, I was just wondering why that came through like a Streamlabs alert, not a Twitch alert. Weird. Anyways, carry on with the story. Yeah, so I upgraded from a G920 to a T300 GTRS, so Logitech the Thrustmaster. Had to delete all the Logitech shit. I say all of it, I still got a Logitech camera. Put the Thrustmaster gear in, and even that small change, you could tell the difference. So I went from don't quote me on this, but I think off the top of my head, the G920 is 2.5 nanometers. Somebody correct me, I'm sure of it. And the Thrustmaster is like 3.5 nanometers. But because of the difference in motors, so one of them is a cog-driven motor, that's the G29. Sorry, G29, G29, G920, same motor. Because they're cog-driven, and the Thrustmaster is belt-driven. The main difference is when you go over stuff like gravel, rumble strips, the belt is a lot quieter. I mean, it's not silent, but it is quieter. Obviously your center spring's a little bit better, and your definition and feels a little bit better. The pedals are better than the Thrustmaster one, they're better than the Logitech ones, I feel anyway. And they're kind of the same sort of way that they do the sensors for the pedals, I think. But I think that the Thrustmasters, there's more sensor points. So kind of the Logitech kind of had like 150 sensor points, and the Thrustmaster had something like 500 sensor points. I think the pedals that I'm using now have got over 1,000 each one. So really, they do sense where you are on the pedal. It's fantastic. And it, like I say, when you play a racing game, They really do fucking come alive. You can tell where your foot is to, you know, where the fucking feeling is on the steering. It's unbelievable. I've never felt anything like it. But yeah, it's great fun. It really is. I mean, you can see the smile on my face. It's really good fun. But yeah, during September this year, I got the opportunity to upgrade after September kind of happened, and you guys went absolutely ballistic on it, with all the sub gifts and that, and managed to upgrade to the Moser. I mean, I'd say you guys went ballistic on it. You guys kind of paid for a third of it, which was enough for me to say, yes, I'm getting it. And yeah, the sale of my other wheel kind of paid for another third of it. The sale of the Thrustmac kind of paid for the other third of it. And yeah, I'm glad I've done it. Now I know for definitely I will not need another wheel. This one's far beyond what I could have imagined, and probably far too strong to what I'd play anyways. But at least I get the, I don't know, the adaptability in what I can grab for it. So I can grab new wheels. There's a shifter which I'm not sure that I'm going to get, because there are people saying there's problems with the Moser shifter, the H pattern shifter. Apparently, this is not me. This has come from other people. Apparently, the problem with the Moser shifter is because it has in its system a spring system to center it in the box. It's a little strong, and because you're always kind of in and out of first and second gear, the sensors fail. Like I say, I don't know. I haven't had one, but apparently that's what people are saying. I mean, I know for a fact that somebody that had one, and I'm talking about Mark Armstrong, has gone back to his Fanatec shifter because his has broke. His Moser one has broke. And he was raving about the Moser shifter when he first had it, you know, because he was, whereas in his words, the Moser shifter was kind of tight, which he liked about it, and the Fanatec shifter is kind of loose. And like I say, I'd never had that one as well, but it's his words, not mine. And he's had to go back to his Fanatec shifter. Probably while Moser sort their shit out with it. But yeah, and like I say, you can get the wheels, you can get the, you know, you can get the trucking wheel, which is absolutely awesome. Maybe one day I'll get that one. Downside is at the moment it's 300 quid. The indicator stalks, I don't think. By the way, you made partner last weekend for who? Do you mean partner or affiliate with Twitch? Oh, he made partner today. He's been partner a couple of times. If you mean with Twitch, he's been partner about 3 or 4 times with Twitch. Every so often he gets bored and cancels it. Or if you mean partner with Moser, it's easy to become partner with Moser. I was a partner with Moser, and I gave it up. And the reason being is I can't condone, or I can't promote a company that want to charge you so much for delivery. And I've said this before. So I was a partner with them, and I was bigging them up, and you know, I got to get this because I didn't have it then. Twitch, yeah, okay, yeah. So he's been partner a couple of times, same as he's been partner a couple of times with YouTube. And every so often he'll get bored and give it up, or something will happen in his life and he'll give it up. So with him, it's no biggie. I mean, he regularly gets over the amount of viewers needed anyways. So yeah, it was, in a ways, if he wants to continue with his streaming thing that he does over there, you know, partnership to monetize himself even further is a good thing. Explains why he did not seem excited. No, like I say, he's been Mark Armstrong. I don't want to run the guy down because I like what he does. He's a great guy. I've played 5M with him, and if it wasn't for him in the city that we were in at the time, that's closed down, I believe. He helped me buy a business and stuff like that, and it was great fun. But he gets a lot of people in that ask him the same questions, and he lies a lot because he's sick of telling the same story over and over and over again. I mean, I don't know how many times I heard the story different ways of the way he got his TSL stuff from Fanatec. I've heard many stories that he's told about getting that. I mean, they're all the same sort of story, but and told different ways. And I've heard him lie about it too, how he got it. I mean, I think he told one guy he found it one day. You know, a couple of grand's worth of gear, you found it. Yeah, right. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. But yeah, he's been partners with Fanatec. He's been partners with YouTube, Twitch, a few other bits and bobs, you know. And like I say, he takes it 1 minute and then something may be happening in his life and he'll leave it, and it's just one of them things with Mark. He's just been in a very fortunate situation with you know, stuff that's happened and stuff that hasn't happened. I.e., you know, he got given his Moser kit from Moser without even being partner. Well, I think it was without being partner, but yeah, he got just sent a load of gear and said, "Here, this is yours." That never happened when I was with him. Hey partner, Extreme Storm, how you doing, dude? You know, and then somebody came into me and said, you know, that it's difficult to, you know, it's difficult to qualify to get free shit off a Moser. Safe drive, yeah, always do. But that's not why. I didn't go with them to get anything free. I mean, I got with them because I knew I was going to go to Moser and I wanted the discount and stuff, and that's why I went there. And you know, if their gear was any good, I was going to big them up big time and stuff like that. But like I said, when somebody came in and said to me, "Look, you need to look at their delivery charges," and I went and had a look, and I put a kit together, and I went right through to where just before you cash out, where it tells you what the delivery charge is, and when they're going to charge you 160 £160 to send the gear to you, fuck off. I can't promote that, and there's no way I'm going to. That's not what I'm about, you know. Even a small item was like 70-80 quid to send to the UK. I can't promote that. That's just stupid, you know. Not when people like Overclockers, which is where I got my wool from in the end. But what I had, which was almost the same list as what I put in for Moser, £9. All I pay for delivery, £9. Moser were going to charge me £165 for delivery alone. Thank you, Bora. The ghost? Yeah, it's a little transparent, but there's nothing I can do about it. That's how it was recorded. Same with a couple of other ones that come on. They're slightly a little bit too transparent, and there's nothing I can do. So basically what happens is that they run it through a simple background remover, and because some of the shades are pretty close to what has been deleted, the actual thing that's there, it becomes transparent. As far as I understand it, that's the way somebody explained it to me. That deals with graphics. I'm going to move that bar down in a minute, guys, so you can see the rest of the truckie. So if you're wondering what that bar is for, it's because I've been off sick the last few months and llama's coming ever closer, and even if I get back to work, I won't be able to afford to go without a little help from our community. So if you go in and you'd like to see me there, yeah, you might want to part with some pennies for me. You know, I shall thank you very much. And kiss your ass when I get there. How do we donate? In the about section, there's a little button that says donate, and click that, and it will take you to the my donations go through Streamlabs. And I haven't had a chance to change them, so yeah, they will take you to the Streamlabs page, and you put your thing in a message, and yeah, if you want to do it that way, thank you very much. So on mobile, if you're on mobile, guys, it's you'll scroll up or down, whichever way it is, and then you'll see the buttons about, timetable, and all that lot. And in the about section, there's like buttons and about me and stuff, and there's a button there for a dono, and you click that and it's a link, and it will send you to Streamlabs. And the reason why it's that price, guys, is because for every £1, PayPal take 10%. Because your Twitch thing straight to PayPal for that is considered a business. You can't send it to friends and family. Full transparency, guys, over here. Full transparency. Same as all the bits and stuff that you guys are giving, all the subs and stuff. I'll tell you exactly what happens to that. It goes towards upgrades. It goes towards buying games to create content for you guys. And if I hit the goals for it as well with Twitch, so I get a payout, I give at least a quarter of it back to you guys as a gift to say thank you every month. So, you know, if you guys want giveaways, I know I'm trying to do that. Oh, geez. Dude, thank you very much. Thank you. I know I haven't got an alert for it, but thank you. Fucking this community is awesome. Really is. Alright, you're awesome, man. So guys, we're coming into Nuremberg. We're 4 minutes away from drop. I've just taken some pills for my shoulder, and I can tell you now, the joint has really heated up, and it's pulsating. Fucking horrible. We'll get through the stream. Don't panic, guys. We'll get through the stream. Might have to hold it and rub it, but my shoulder, fucking dirty bastards. The wife's got an appointment with her doctor tomorrow, which happens to be my doctor as well. Yeah. If 13 people donate $36.50, we'll get Matt to his limit for Lana. Thank you. He's absolutely right, but thank you. Guys, even if it's only a $5, thank you. Really. Every little's gonna help. And even if I get close, even if you guys get close to me, you know, I'll still be going. It will just mean that I have to watch a few bits and bobs of spending. And of course, guys, Christmas is coming up, so don't make yourself short for me. I'll be good anyway. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You know, I don't make go and I don't go, but if that happens, guys, I'll just do a bigger giveaway. You know? Right, LWK. No, it's not LWK, is it, Matt? It's LKW. LKW Nuremberg, guys. If anyone wants to join me, I'll be here for the next couple of minutes while I drop off and decide where we're going. I believe there's an F7 around the corner, or a home base around the corner you can easily spawn into. And don't forget, guys, if you're running the new version of trucking, you'll have to roll back. And the way you do that is to go into manage the game, go to betas, and in the betas, it will say 1.52 square, 1.52 uncompatible mods or something like that. And that's the one you pick. Right. I hope there's nothing beside me. And there is. What a bastard. Right, let's jackknife the trailer to get around this. I will turn the other redeems on, guys. When I say the other redeems on, so I've got redeems like max load. So max load is anything above 45 ton, small roads. So next job, I'll go to the menu, I'll turn small roads on before I pick the next job. Weather 50-50, I think that one's on anyway. I haven't turned that one off for the next job. High power, so an OP truck. So basically the OP truck is the truck I'm in. And low power truck. Low power truck is a Iveco 325 horsepower. But if you can cross over some of those as well when they're turned on. So if you choose low power truck and the heavy weight, I go to a medium truck because the low truck can't fucking pull it. And I think that's fair. Right, let's go to... That's not bad. 900 up to Wales. Before I pick the job, guys, I want to be over right and driver manager. That's what I want to see. So we've got, where is that garage to? That's Spain, and we got Scotland. Right. I want a company far over west as east as I can go on the default map, just in case I drive on Sim 2 at any time. So I think Sim 2 garage manager. I mean, we'll just use the map for a minute. I might be able to buy one, but no, I can't. If you could buy one, it would be there. I think garage purchase. So I can buy one. So I don't want to go past Greece, I think. Is Romania on the default maps? I think it is, isn't it? But I would really like to drive over there and buy the garage. I know Poland's on there, so we'll go to Poland, shall we, and buy a garage over here. Lublin or something. We'll do it in a couple of trips. That's the plan then. Right. So let's go back out. Go back into there. We're trying to get to Lublin if we can, or close to it. So we could do it in one. That would be enough. And that would be my last garage. Let's take the job there, and I'll kind of show you what I'm doing. So, so as you can see, I've got enough money at the moment that I modded in, because this is like my 5th start over. That's how many hours I've put in. This is like my 5th start over. And I'm trying to do a very clean save that I can have a few drivers knocking around just to tot up my money. And yeah, and I don't need to mod in money anymore. To be honest, I want to just do a clean save for full stop. Some very few mods. I know this truck is a little modded. When I say a little modded, the interior is a mod, and the sat nav is a mod. But other than that, that's it. I'm trying to get one from the DAF. That's exactly the same, but I don't think the DAF's out there like this one, interior wise. And I know the sat nav's there because I got the sat nav already. And I want probably one for the Ibeco as well, and that would be enough for me. And they're all put in through ALM. And if you're wondering if TMP allows them, they do. Interior mods and some exterior mods, as long as they don't show ass, so that everyone can kind of see them. And you can have up to 100 mods on your truck for TMP. You can actually have up to 100 mods. A whole interior like that, that's probably about 30 mods, maybe, even though it's one big mod. Because, of course, the dashboard will be a mod, the seats will be a mod. If I show you around the interior, so your dash will be a mod. Obviously, your sat-nav's a mod. The V8 down the car parks, the carpet's a mod. The seats, the coffee maker, the digital TV, the back there, the bar up the top, the Living the Dream logo, everything's a mod. All kind of different mods. And you can see where they've actually sort of did a piss poor job of modding the headboard. You can see the CB wire coming out instead of being nicely tucked away. But, how many times do I actually look up? Very few. And the interior is nice enough so that it doesn't quite get on my nerves that much. Right, let's go. Let's go to Poland. Let's get this garage. And yeah, we'll get some trucks in there, shall we? What I normally do with the trucks, guys, is I normally try and find a local manufacturer. So what you'll find is those guys in Glasgow will be whatever the closest garage is in Glasgow. So it might be Scania, Volvo, whatever. And I'll do a company kind of version of it. When I say company kind of version of it, all my trucks will be in the VTC colors and such, and they will be upgraded fully. That way, well, I say upgraded fully. If I hadn't modded in money, I would go to the second-hand market, which I'm going to tell you now, guys. I did a 0 to hero on this game, so you guys know that I do one on farming, and I'm currently doing one on farming. But I've done one on Euro Truck as well, and that second-hand market was so good to have. And one of the best things they've done to this game in 7 or 8 years. It really is a game changer for doing stuff like 0 to hero. There's some good trucks to be had. There's some lemons to be had, so you've got to watch yourself. And what do I mean by lemons? So when you go into the second-hand store for the truck, obviously you'll look for your trucks, and every truck will have a star rating. Now that star rating is how mechanically sound the truck is. So you kind of want one that's 3 stars and above. Otherwise it's not going to last too long. And when I mean not last too long, I made the mistake when I first used it. There was a truck in there, and I thought, let's just get a truck, get a driver in it, make some money, boom, 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 boom. It lasted one job. It was a 1-star truck, cost me 10 grand. He did a job which was 3 grand, and it came up after he used it saying the truck is knackered, repair or sell it. And I looked at the repair for it, and it was going to cost me a lot. So I decided best to sell it and just buy a new truck. And then I kind of figured out, look, I need to get over this amount of stars so that the truck is mechanically good for 5, 6, 7 jobs. And that kind of pays for itself. So if you can find a truck in there for about 30 grand maybe, which happens, 30, 40 grand maybe, and your driver uses it for X amount of jobs, you know, you make bank with it, and then you sell it and upgrade. And that's kind of what I did in the Zero to Hero. Even my truck, because I made the mistake of buying a truck for me straight away, and I shouldn't have done that. Because it's my opinion that the way you make money better is for your first garage. And when I mean for the first garage, you'll fill a garage with drivers, so 5 drivers, and then you'll buy another garage for you, where you want to be, and then you'll go to other places when you're making more money and buy other garages and stuff. And like I say, you want to find a minimum of 2 or 3. I'd say 3 is better, and fill them full of drivers and trucks. So get one full, get yourself one where you're going to put your truck, and then, because you will want trucks in the end, just to give you that little bit of feel of using a different truck, what trucks are better for you. I mean, I can tell you now, as soon as the Series 5, not Series 5, it's not the Series 5, is it? It's the MP5 Mercedes Actros comes into the game. If it is any good, you'll see me bin the Scania. Now, it's not as OP as the Scania, but interior-wise, I think it's better as a standard truck. I mean, I'll still keep this Scania, obviously, if the mod still works. But, yeah, interior-wise, as standard, I think the Mercedes Actros is absolutely beautiful. And it'll have electronic mirrors, which I absolutely love. Because this curtain here does my head in a little bit, where it's blocking the mirror. I hate it. I even hate it in IRL when I drive it, when I'm back driving the buses, and I can't see all of the mirror because it's cut off by something, or a lot of time it'd be the driver's side one where it's too high, so you'll end up looking at it and part of your cab window's blocking it off, and you can't see the whole thing. Pisses me right off. Guilty feeling, got no rhythm. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm doing really well. Yeah, was anybody in for the other day when I was doing it on SnowRunner? I am so close to finishing that map now. So close. So after I finished it, guys, all the trailers and stuff that were on that map that we were trying to clear, I pulled them in, sold them all. Made 20 grand. That's a lot. Out of all them farming equipment and I couldn't sell the wide heavy trailer. That was part of a mission, so I couldn't sell that. I have a feeling it was part of when we had to take an electronic windmill fan somewhere. So that was part of that mission. That wouldn't let me sell that. That would have been 11 grand in itself on its own. Back to me. I've also finished. I finished the other map? Yes, I have finished the other map. So there's just one map to do, which is the first map area. And one of the contracts has to be restarted because I think it's glitched, which is hot potato. And basically what we have to do on that one is to do a field. So harvest a field and take potato samples to a delivery point. And there is no potato samples unless you do that mission. Otherwise, when you do the field, they come up as potatoes, not samples of potatoes. So yeah, I think that mission has to be restarted. Hi Eric, how you doing? There's also a couple of tasks to do on that one, and there is a very long contract to do where we have to basically turn a field around 4 times. for 8 potatoes, and then transport the 8 potatoes over a couple of maps. But that's it. That's all I got to do. 4 things. And then obviously bring everything in, sell it, which is why I've been trying to clear maps when I'm offline. And I've virtually done that now. 1.53 is released? Yes. But to go on TMP like I am now, Eric, you need to roll back to 1.52. Because Pro Mods hasn't been updated yet. To be honest, if I'm very honest, you're not really missing that much by rolling back. Like I was just saying before, but I say before, about 40 minutes ago, I watched the Autonomy video on it, and they've uprated the FH25 truck for some stuff. There's 4 updated cities in Germany, and they've made the game ready for the release of Greece DLC in December. Apparently they let it out the other day in a stream. I haven't seen it for about December the 5th, 4th or 5th. I don't know whether that's true or not, but you know, apparently it may be 4th or 5th of December for Greece release. We'll see when it gets there. I mean, to be honest, Greece isn't a very big area, so I'm thinking, from past knowledge of DLCs, it's going to be a cheap one. £10 in the UK probably would be my guesstimate of how much it's going to cost. And don't forget, guys, if you haven't got all the maps yet, when they release that DLC, normally they cut the prices on every other DLC for the game. So if you're missing map DLCs for ETS, Steam normally do a discount on all the others. So yeah, and when Steam does a discount, it's the best around. When I say it's the best around, if you know places like CD keys, CDJ keys, and all those, Steam will beat them all. And I'm not kidding. Steam will beat them all. Also, guys, I still haven't figured out, or not figured out, but I still haven't pulled the lights in from the wife's room, because she's got some of those. Well, she says they're Govee, those hexagon ones, and I'm going to put on the wall behind me, and see if they'll link in with the rest of my Govee lights. And if they do, then I shall be not using the fake background that I'm using at the moment. So it means I'll be going back to having a border, a camera border, which I'm going to have to go and see Dark Stuff for, because he's my man that does that. Make a light out. I mean, all I need really is a square with disco, like a disco light going around, and maybe have it change colors, kind of similar to what I've got on my B-Road back screen. So if you've watched my clip reel, there's a kind of disco light that revolves around, kind of like that. So it's already there. He just needs to make it into kind of like a border, which for a guy that's as talented as Dark Star Simulation, should be very easy. For you. And also, guys, I did say that if you wanted to look at it, he sent me a little preview of my Christmas start screen and finish screen, because all he's got to do is change the words on it. So if you want a little preview of that, what it may look like, it's not finished. If you'd like to see a snippet of it, I'm quite willing to show you. show you what kind of a talent Dark Star is when it comes to stuff like that. And don't forget, guys, he's got a Google form. I believe it's a Google form that you can put in requests with him, and yeah, he'll price up the job and get back to you. I don't think he does emotes, but he certainly does do. I know he does scenes, so start scene, finish scene, be right back scene. I don't know whether he does camera surrounds, but I imagine he could do. He just needs to figure it out. And all you basically do is put in an idea of some sort of thing you want. So all I did was go, I'd like it to be kind of like a party disco kind of a thing, because that's my thing, you know, and that's my theme. So I want it to be kind of a disco kind of a thing. And he went, yeah, no problem, leave me with it. And then like 2 days later, he came back with the scenes I got, and I was like, oh, they're so good. Made my mouth water and everything. Yeah, they really were good. So yeah, if you guys want to see a preview of what my Christmas scenes are going to be, hopefully you can finish them, like I say, before the 1st of December, because that's when I normally put them on. And yeah, like I say, I've got a couple of redeems at Christmas Eve, but they're kind of bitty ones, but they're cheaper. They are cheaper. I mean, one of them I think is 50 bits. I think, no, actually, no, 2 of them are 50 bits each. One of them is candy canes falling down from the top, which I think is kind of Christmassy, and the other one is, I think it's Mariah Carey not singing. She just says it's Christmas. But I say she says it's Christmas. She doesn't just say it's Christmas, but it's a very quick one. She's in like her Christmas outfit. She goes, "Oh my God, it's Christmas!" And there's another one that I'm not going to tell you about, because why should I tell you about them all? You got to find them. That's blown me away, that is, the fact that I've put that bar up and first day, bang. That's outstanding. I tell you what, guys, if you're there at Llama and standing right beside me, if I go, watch how gooey I get if I meet Scruffed. Literally, I do not miss one of his farmhand episodes. I think when I first started watching the farmhand episodes, he was on like episode, I want to say 85 or something like that, and I binge watched it for 4 days and caught up while I was doing other stuff, and yeah, haven't missed an episode since. And there's a couple of episodes, I'm not going to go into it just in case you guys haven't seen it. There's a couple of episodes that will make you cry, because it did me. I was a blubbering mess while watching them. PTV Trucker, how you doing? They was pop 1.53 for ATS as well. Yeah, like I say, it's all good and well with ATS, but Pro Mods isn't out, and to use the main server on ATS, you need to roll back it still, because it uses Pro Mods for a little bit of Canada, and it is a little bit of Canada. It's not massive. The Pro Mods bit of Canada, it's tiny. I mean, there is mods out there that covers the whole of Canada, which is why in a vlog I saw from Autonomy, he was saying once they finish the US, they will be doing Canada and probably Mexico. So you know, they're only about halfway across the states on the US, so it's a long, you know, it's going to be a long-term thing. In a ways, I know it would be a very big file, but I think they could merge the two games. I mean, I really do think that they can merge the two games. And the reason why I think that there's a theory in it. Are we in Slovakia yet? I'm heading for Poland, so the big ones are out the way. And the reason I think it's possible is because on Pro Mods you can get to a place called Nook. So on Pro Mods TMP you can get to a place called Nook, so N-U-U-K, and that is in Greenland. Is it in Greenland? Yeah, Greenland. Is it Greenland or Alaska? No, it's Greenland. Greenland's this side. So it's in Greenland. So all you got to do is come around the top of Greenland and you're down in the US. So they could literally merge the two if they really wanted to. But again, that's a massive file, you know, to merge ETS with ATS and just call it World of Trucking. World of Trucks, yeah, and just call it World of Trucks. You know, there'll be no need for European Truck Sim or American Truck Sim. It'd be World Truck Sim. You know, I think they'd get the players for it. I really do think they'd get the players for it. I mean, look how much of an area you could fuck about with. It would be freaking huge. And they could have it the same as they do now. You know, a start render of about 50 miles. Sort of gain mileage wise, not real miles. You know, so they could have a start draw of, like I say, about 50 miles, so that the game runs smooth for individual players. I mean, obviously with that sort of area to think about, you're gonna need a bit more of a computer than current specs, but I think the 99% of players, or maybe slightly less than that, maybe 80% just say, have got reasonable computers to play this game with anyway. I mean, much more than you need. US drops loads of coastal zones. UK drivers deliver. I know I haven't done an ATS stream in a little while, guys, but it is coming. I normally do one a month, and it's normally at the start of the month. And that's not saying I don't like that game that much, because I do. I like it just as much as I like ETS. I kind of have to be in the right frame of mind for the US, for the American sim. And of course, guys, a lot of you guys that watch me don't play it. So I kind of want to play games that you guys have full opportunity to come and join me, even though I play on Pro Mods. Shipping across the pond and follow the load. Yeah, man. It's possible. Like I say, it's possible. Like I say, if you go up through Iceland, you can go to Greenland, and then from Greenland they can easily cut you around the corner into northeast of the US, and then you go from there. I think it's easily done. You'd play it? I'd play it too. I mean, it's just like the Alaskan Road Trucker game that's out. Had such big hype, but then people soon started coming back to ATS and ETS because I think the drivability is better. Again, a game I haven't played. It's just what people have said. Apparently, the drivability of the trucks are better in these two games. Another one, Heavy Load Simulator, or whatever it's called, Heavy Cargo. Apparently, the thing that lets that down again is the drivability of the trucks. They don't quite seem right. Again, a game that I haven't. Like I say, it's just things that I've heard, and people that review it and compare it have said. up through Alaska over to Russia. Mm-hmm. To be honest, like that might not be such a thing. There probably is a boat that does that. Yeah, that goes the other way, doesn't it? You're on about the other side of Russia. Yeah, that. I don't think they can do that yet. When I say where are the trucks, Sim, I mean with the maps they got now, both sides. But the trouble is they haven't got to the west coast of the US yet. That's the downside. And they'd have to bring out that if they were to do a world of trucks. Red, good afternoon. Yeah, they haven't got to the East Coast yet. They've only done West Coast, haven't they? I wish they would do the across the East Coast instead of working north to south, just gradually going bum, 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 across. I wish they go right across on at least one level. So, like where they are now at the top, just go across to the East Coast and just connect this East Coast. And then we could do, without a mod needed, a west to east run. Good afternoon, big boy. You've been watching me in the toilet again, dude? If you have, you're wearing the wrong glasses. Dude, take that silencer off. It sounds like you're using a pea shooter. .360 no scope. I didn't see a 360 no scope, or was it the other guy did the 360 no scope? Used to know people who used to do that a lot in Black Ops 2 multiplayer. 360 no scopes used to be a big thing. Oh, another player. Fucking hell. Was my brother done it to me? Oh yeah, so it's the other guy. Anyway, Red, how are you? I suppose you're on your way home from work. Judging by the time. Starting to feel hungry. Might eat my last Freddo. The wife the last couple of months bought me a box of Freddos every month. I love them. Used to buy these when I used to do kiddies discos quite a lot, so yeah, because I'm kind of an entertainer apparently. And I do a good price for no, off to another job, don't finish till 5 today. Oh bloody hell, overtime. Yeah, because I'm such an entertainer, what I used to do for the kiddies parties, even though I used to charge like half price to an adult disco anyway, is I used to bring a box of Freddos with me and give it to the kids when they sort of did stuff. So if they were dancing, just generally dancing, I used to give them a sweet. If you know, when I go into my music with actions bit for the kids, like Superman and Music Man and this and that and the other, if they were doing the actions, I'd give them a sweet. So it's like kind of gives them a little bit of thing to look forward to when they're kind of interacting with me as the DJ. The parents used to love it. The fact that I took it on my own back to do that. And then you used to get the standard games that the parents used to ask for to play anyways, which of course is your musical statues, musical chairs. Quite funny, I always used to get the parents to fricking judge it. I did it once and got the blame for somebody else not winning. Because of course I'm not biased. You know, the kids had nothing to do with me. And somebody won it and they went, somebody moaned that they should have won it. Because the other person was kind of moving slightly. And I was like, not to me, you moved. So I let the parents do it now. And if the kids want to moan to the parents, the kids will moan to the parents, isn't it? Musical chairs was always the good one. Where you get 2 lines of chairs back to back, and you have the kids like just slowly walk around the chairs in a queue, and you like every time you have 1 chair less, 1 chair less. But the almost punch ups that used to happen sometimes for the chairs. And when we used to get 1 chair left, I used to put 2 other chairs back on the dance floor, so they had to walk around those other chairs before they could get there. And they'd always get confused and sit on those boundary chairs, and you like go, no, that's a boundary chair, you got to go there. And they'd just all of a sudden run to that one. And pass the parcel, that's always a good one. So yeah, your 3 games: statues, musical chairs, pass a parcel. Anything to do with music stopping, if I wasn't judging it, I used to turn around. I didn't know where anybody was. And then just randomly fade the music. Christmas discos was always a good one as well. So Christmas, what would happen is when I got my own equipment, I did 2 Christmases with my own gear, and for the Christmas stuff I had an agent for it, and obviously he'd take so much of the gig money and then pay me the rest. But he used to always put me in the same hotel. He both the 2 years running, he put me in the same hotel, same room. And the agreement was that I put my gear in on the first night, and it stayed there until I brought it out after Christmas or New Year. And that was the agreement. And if they wanted it moved, they rung me, and I'd go in and move it for cleaning and other such stuff. But one day I got there and they'd moved it. I was like, who authorized that? And they went, well, the manager just told us to move it. I went, no, who authorized that? You're not supposed to touch my gear without authorization, because if you damage it and I come in and don't know about it and have to do my gear, I'm gonna have to cancel and lose money. I said, if you damage any of it, the hotel's gonna have to pay. I said, so who authorized it? And I went down and one of the managers said, I authorized it. And I said, why? It's in the notes that you ring the agent or me and we come down and move it for you, and if we're not available, it stays there. You don't touch it. If you damage it, it's going to be ages before we get paid. And he was like, okay, fair enough, blah, 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 blah. Are you going to go upstairs and check it? I went, you damn right I'm going to go upstairs and check it. So I had to reset all the gear up and check it all, and luckily it wasn't broken, so it's fine. So, but don't do that again. If you need it packed down, let me know, I'll come. As long as I'm not busy, I'll come down. I said, I only live around the bloody corner, for Christ's sake. Don't worry, the hotels used to be picky with us as well. You know, you just have to, well, at least to your agent, you have to prove that you had all the certificates and stuff for your gear and your music. And of course, he'd have to fax them it so that they knew that all your gear was up to date on like pack testing, you had the right licenses for your music. So if you weren't running discs, you had to have an MP3 license to run that. Just bought all the map expansions. GG's. Are they on sale already, dude? Because that's good to know if they are on sale already. I mean, it's Black Friday as well, isn't it? Is it still Black Friday sale on at the moment? But literally, when Greece comes out, there will be, you know, they do it every single time a new DLC comes out. There will be a map update. So at the moment, Borat, if you've got the current version of Pro Mods, that's just standard mods, you'll be able to come on here with me. And you'll see how much extra there is of the map. Between default and Pro Mods. Waiting for Greece and the Pro Mods for it, then I can play. But you can play anyway, dude. You can backdate it. You can backdate it to 1.52. And then all you need is the older Pro Mods. So, if you're itching to get on, don't wait. Because you're in the VTC, dude, have a word with Zeno. If he's about, and Zeno will sort you out with how to get Pro Mods if you don't already know, or if you do already know, he can sort you out anyway because it's quicker. And yeah, you can get on you can get on now, or tomorrow, or whenever you're available. You know, so there's no waiting. You know, get on, get some miles in. Especially if you're new to the game and your character's not quite ready for maybe multiplayer. So I think you've got to be level 15 anyway to get the skin, and then you got to paint it, and I don't know if the colors are level locked. Then you got to get trailers. Yes, most map expansions are 36% off already. Jeez. And then you got the next sale where Greece is coming. Good to know though, but it's good to know. So guys, as Boris just said, on Steam for ETS, and I expect ATS as well, because they normally do the two sales together. The map DLCs are on Nordic Horizons DLC 2025, maybe. Yeah, because they need to do a closer in thing of it, don't they, of Nordic Horizons? Because Pro Mods has more roads than default. So you can go up to Oslo in default, but I think it's about 50 miles above Oslo, they cut the map off. Whereas Pro Mods goes all the way up to Kirkenes, as many of you know. I forgot to put that bar down as well. I'll do that in a second. Because manning another garage won't take too long. We'll see which garage is closest as well at the moment, because obviously I've started a new save, so I haven't opened up all the garages. Oh, playing next will be Aha, Take On Me. I still remember this video. Came out in like middle to late 80s, and the video of it was black and white, and had the guys from Aha like climb into a comic strip, black and white comic strip. I don't know what to say, I say it anyway. Today is another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Right, we're just coming into Sanok. Or Saoke. Or Syok. However you want to call it. We're going into there. Got an F7. Got a home. So we can buy a garage. If you buy all DOCs for ETS, half price, $155. GG's, man. So what we'll do before we drop this off, guys, we'll manually go in and buy the home base. So we'll be going past the thing for the minute. And we'll make it fully upgraded as well. And then we'll come back out and drop off. But most of that is paint jobs. Yeah, you don't need the paint jobs. All you really need, Grinny, is the map DLCs. Maybe if you want them, the tired DLCs. You don't need to buy paints. Maybe the trailer packs as well. The truck packs. The cargo packs. Some of the trailer packs, but you don't need to buy colours unless you actually want them. So that's the garage bought. Now I'm just going to uprate the garage so it has a fuel station. This is how you do it manually. I could have done that by the menu. There we go. There's 5. But now it looks like every other garage I got, fuel station there, and such. So, what I'm now going to do is, before I even drop the trailer off, let's get out of that. Let's turn you off so that I don't get booted out. Right, let's see what manufacturer is the closest to me at the moment. So, truck, Dios, truck, buy truck, services, truck dealer. Who is the closest? Who? That I think that one's closest. Or is that one closest? So Mercedes or Scania? Scania's easy because I've already got a thing with Scania. Or shall I do another one through Mercedes? What shall I give these guys in here, guys? Mercedes or Scania? You can choose. If you choose Mercedes, that means I got to go into the modding menu because I haven't got one yet. And I'll just buy 5 of them. First in chat, guys, Mercedes or Scania? Be interactive now for a little bit. Peterbilt, fuck off, you twat. Mark. Right, buy online. What a dick. Right. I don't do the big one. Never do the big one. A lot of the time it's these. Why? Because single... It's already been chosen, Kev. The single axle at the back normally means bigger fuel tank. Because there's more room. So if you put 2 axles on it, smaller fuel tank. So we'll go with this one. Configure. There we go. Brand new Scania. Right. Have a look at the options. So we're going to stay with that. Engine wise. The big one. 625. Gearbox. Let's do 16 with retarder. That means it can carry heavier shit. This doesn't really matter because I'm not driving them. So I'm going to just make them exclusives European. Color code. Of course, I'm going to put them in the VTC colors which are tribal, and I've already got the color codes in. So we'll just paint that. Boing! Yay! There we go. Do I want to stick stuff on the outside? Let's just make sure I've got the right fuel tanks in. Right, that's that. Oh, that's... Oh, yeah, look at that. 4. Oh, yes. We'll give it some of that. We'll color code the wheels, and that's about it. Standard paint. And we'll give them better tires. Color code them. Color code the tires. And do the wheels, and we'll just see what light bars are on the back. Because that's the thing. That I'm going to give it the Thor of that. I'm going to give it the Thor of that as well. Let's have some Mercedes shit on that. Paint that. Paint that, and I think that'll do. What a lovely looking truck that is. Right. Confirm. Choose that one. Purchase. I'm going to stick it in there, and we'll just buy 5 of them. Why? Because it's a company. That's why I'm buying 5 of them. You'll like this next bit, guys. You'll like this next bit when I put drivers in them. Quite funny. What I do this nearly all the time, and it's funny. But they need a real truck. They've got a real truck. I'll also give them a couple of trailer choices as well, just from what I've done already. So, a couple of curtain siders, a couple of long boys. Right, there's that. Right, so now we need to go to home, services. We need to find some drivers. So, recruit agency, hire a driver. So, none of this kind of matters, to be honest. What I mean, it matters a little bit, but not so much. She's all right. I'm going to choose her. And this is the funny bit now. In every single one of my garages for drivers, in the number 1 spot is always a female. I don't know why I do it, but I do. Let's pick this guy because he's decent. Right, let's pick another lady. And the other 2 can be guys. Yeah, you'll do. Janos. Don't really care, guys. Like I say, their rating will go up. The more jobs they do, the ratings will go up. So I'm not too fussed. Right, let's give them a couple of trailers, and we're done. When I say a couple of trailers, a whole host of trailers. The purchase trailers. I'm just going to go to company spec. I've done a couple, like, I'm just going to give them one of them. Well, I'm going to give them 2 of these, actually. So that one, yeah. That one. I'm going to give them enough for a trailer each. That's the thing. How many pages have I got a trailer? It's just the one. Let's give us give them a couple of these long boys. If they don't use them, see, and I'm close by, I can just fast travel to here to get one instead of purchasing it. Although quite a lot of the time I just purchase the garage and then buy the trailer. And one of these, I suppose. Yeah, that one will do. And there you go. There's my 3 garages done. So I've got that one with people in. I've got one down here with people in. Oh, this one doesn't have a... Oh, but it does have 2 ladies. Look at this fiery birdlet. Yeah. And I got one up here with people in. So they're miles apart. So what we should have is a far enough distance between the garages now so that they don't say, I don't have a job. So every time they drop, they should be able to get a pickup. That's what I'm going for. So that's that. So I'm going to come out and let's go deliver and find another job. Right. Another thing I forgot to do, nearly forgot to do, is, where is it? There. That should be enough. So if I wanted to now, I could take fuel, and it'll be kind of a like a neutral price in the local area. So it'll take like the average price of the local stations, and it'll just price it like that. I think that's what they do anyway. Yeah, Kev, he just got there before you. Did you hear what I said about SnowRunner, Kev, about what's left? Like I say, I think that hot potato. Oh, where's the dot? I think that hot potato mission that we were doing is glitched. Okay, it's in there, and it needs resetting. So there's hot potato, there's boat delivery, and there's 2 tasks, I think, in that one map area. And that's it. So next SnowRunner, we should wash that out in a couple hours. And then maybe do 40 minutes on Canada. Right. I'm not showing up, guys. This is just so I can get to the job thing. It's just the easiest way, I feel. The FDS, see a lot of them around here. One in between the ports. Right, and okay, so where are we going? So we could go into central Poland for 300 odd miles. Back into Germany with some tableware. In the Czech Republic. Northern Poland. What time? It's outrageous! Fizzy coming in with a raid. What are you playing, Fizzy? You were playing Farm Sim 25. How did it go, dude? 10 peoples. If you want to play the game. There he is. Then we'll do this one, guys, to Gerlo Wallop, whatever that fucking means. 454 miles, then we can go into northern Germany, I suppose, after that, if we have time. Went great, mate. How are you? I'm good, dude. Glad it went well. Every time I hear this song, guys, do you know what I think of? I mean, people in the UK will know what I'm talking about now, but the people outside the UK probably not so much. So every time I hear this song, Gala Bingo. They used to play this before doing the main sessions. Every time. For anybody else around the world who don't know what I'm talking about, Gala Bingo was one of the 2 main companies for bingo halls. So, you know, people shout numbers, and once you get the lines crossed off, you shout out and win prizes or money. And this used to be the theme to say, look, we're going into the main books. So you used to get your tabletop sessions like and stuff, and then you used to get your main book session. Yeah, and this was always played when it goes into the main books. In the tabletop sessions, you could have dinner or whatever. Because normally in the big bingo halls, they had a cafe and a bar and stuff. You could do stuff like that. Votron, thank you very much for coming in for your first time chat. How you doing? Doing good, me? I'm okay. I'm not good. I'm not brilliant. I'm okay. So, if you don't know, guys, a few months ago, I started suffering with a frozen shoulder. A month ago, I had the injection in the back of the shoulder to stop the pain, but it's now not working. I have a feeling they can offer me the injection again, but also I'm seeing the physio apparently in December, and it could be that I need surgery. That's looking worst case, but it could be surgery. I am taking painkillers at the moment. In fact, I just took some about 2 hours ago before I started stream, and they kind of kicked in, kind of not. I'm still getting pulses of pain, but we'll make it through stream. Don't panic. And also, guys, if you haven't been here before and you're wondering what that bar is at the top, that's my llama fund. Because I've been off sick, it means that probably llama may not happen, and the only way it probably will happen is if I get a little bit of help from you guys. Like I say, if you're gonna buy bits, then don't buy the bits and just put it into the dono button, and you can find that by scrolling down. If you're on a mobile, in the about section, there's a little button there that says donate. And a write-up that says that, you know, by clicking this button, you've read it, and it's your money to give away, because I don't take responsibility if it's not. That way, if the worst does happen, and I've had this happen before, where the person said that they want their money back, or claim their money back, I can refer to my stipulation that says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can refer to my stipulation that says that, you know, I've offered nothing for his money, and he's done it with his own free will. So if you haven't read it, that's your fucking problem, kind of a thing. But if you are going to do it like the guy did earlier, Borat, thank you very much. Yeah. And, you know, the more people that give, the more I will know that I'm able to go. He only put in because I said I kiss everybody's ass that give. And he really wants me to pucker up Buttercup. Really. Yeah, see, I know it. He really wants me to pucker up Buttercup. So I know I don't have the game sat-nav up in this truck, guys, because I've got the big sat-nav anyway, so I don't need the in-game one. But what I do like seeing on the in-game one is how my drivers are doing. I really enjoy seeing that come up. So it'll say something like, this driver's delivered this delivery and earned so much. And every so often it goes, this driver has gone up a skill level. And it's good to know that your drivers are progressing, because they got the same skill tree as you have, and you can choose which ones to put their skills into first. I mean, if you don't want to worry about them, you just leave your drivers on balance, same as what I've just done, and they'll progress when they progress. But if you want to focus their skill levels, so you can put you can put them on distance first, and then this first, and then that next, and that next, and they'll progress up through as they go. And having their own trucks and own trailers really gives them the full opportunity to make max bucks for you. I mean, even though you pay them, it's still in the end, it's still making max money for you as the company owner. And like I say, a good amount of drivers, 15 drivers, 15 trucks, 15 trailers, and then just leave them to their own devices, and then you can get on in truck how you will. When they get to the same skill level as you, here's the bonus thing: when they get to the skill level that you are, so got all their skill tree full, they sometimes earn more than you. It has happened to me a lot that I did a 30 grand job and one of them did a 60 grand job because they're as qualified as you are. You just think if you did a 30 grand job and two of them brought in 60 grand, that's bank. There's bank. And with that, as long as you're not damaging your truck that much, you are making bank. And because I always come on TMP, I don't need to pay for so many repairs because I can do Y4/fix, and that'll fix my truck only, not the trailer, not the goods inside it, just the truck. Which is why I don't mind doing the hands up, as long as there's no blue dots in view. So blue dots to me are other drivers that I'm not friends with. So when I refer to a blue dot, that's what I'm talking about. Wonder if Tav's home yet. Tav, you home yet? How's the brum brum? Well, it's not a brum brum anymore, it's a... I take the piss out of it, but I got one. And I love it. In fact, we're on our second electric vehicle, and I absolutely love them. They are so comfortable. No vibration. When you start, those are people who've got cars and vans and trucks and whatever. When is Llama? January the 14th, Wednesday. NEC Birmingham. The giving part of it, whoever wants to give towards me going, ends on the 10th. So by the 10th, I'll know whether I'm going or not. So if you don't know what Llama is, guys, it's a farming kind of get together for the IRO farmers. It's a sale of their equipment and a show off for the manufacturers. Ice, bro, how you doing, dude? Addicted to farming, I see. Ladies and gentlemen, it's eyes only, guys. If you've not already followed him, please go over there and follow the man. We say he's the most variety of streamer out there and does very, very well with it. Although he's been kind of camped on Farming Sim 25 since it came out. Atriana, how are you? Atriana gets her own walk-in shout out, guys, because she's absolutely amazing. Afraid her own shadow when she plays scary games, but she, that's fun too. Guys, welcome in. Once again, if you're not already been here before, thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming over with Eyes Only's raid. If you don't know me, my name's 1xMadMattX1. I am primarily a simulation streamer. So I play ETS, ATS, Farm Sim 25, Snow Runner, which is basically an off-road truck sim. That's what I call it. A lot of people don't agree, but bollocks to them. That's my opinion. I occasionally do play it as well. A bit of construction sim sometimes. Out of all, bus sim. Yeah, that's why I'm a simulation streamer. Occasionally play some shooties as well. So I've got what have I got? I've got that one with the robots. And I've got the other one that everyone's been playing lately. Yeah, I'm not very good at naming them. Generation Zero, that's the one. I got that one. Yeah. Eyes is not a farming addict. Natriana has him chained to the tractor. I doubt she's got him chained in the tractor, and I'll tell you for why. I'll tell you for why, and this is true. She would never have him chained to the outside of the tractor. Why? Because she can't hear his voice. He might be chained to the passenger seat of the two-seater tractor, but not outside. Just saying. Match up. Tell me I'm lying. You tell me to shut up, but tell me I'm lying. You can ya? I'm doing Stalker 2 tomorrow, so free from... You or you're next? Yeah. You're not lying, but his followers don't know that. They fucking do now. Figuratively speaking. Stop! Barrier stopped me. It's fine. Now, oh, the barrier will open. Sometimes, guys, if you hit the barrier, sometimes the barrier goes to open and then doesn't. If it does that, you can just drive through it because it'll see it as open, even though it's open and closed. I tell you what I have been playing lately, guys, is I've been playing a little bit of Assetto Corsa. Why? Because now I've got the direct drive wheel. I've said this before with my guys in here. The wheel just comes alive with being able to feel everything. I mean, really comes alive. You can feel you know, if I rode over somebody's nutsack and it had a load of hair on it, I'd feel it through the wheel. That's a bit personal, but yeah. It is that sensitive. Literally, the rumble strips are like... Is it me, or has my camera changed viewing? I've seemed to be pretty low down. No. Thank you. No? Okay. You like to feel it, huh? Of course I like to feel it. Everybody likes to feel it. What's the point of doing something if you don't feel it? Oh, I've got a green dot coming up behind me. Bet this is Adrian. Hi. It's a red and black truck. Who the fuck are you? There we go, Adrian. I fucking knew it was you. He's going to come with me for the next. Oh, I need fuel. There we go. Hopefully I didn't go over 60 then, because I wasn't even looking at my speed. In fact, I didn't even see... Oh, the garage coming up. That's fine. Okay, fella, need to end the stream stuff. Enjoy the drive. You go do what you got to do, Ice. That's the idea of everybody raiding out, is the fact that they got to go. But thank you for the raid, brother. Thank you again. Once again, guys, eyes only. Like I say, if you're not already, click on his name, click on that heart. You never know, you might find your next favourite streamer. Needs to put a few more redeems on his channel points, I think. Few little silly ones that, you know, you kind of giggle to. To be honest, that's kind of the way I've gone with my redeems. So I've got 3 different tiers of redeems if you've never been here before. So there's exclamation points for the Lumia redeems, and you can find them in with the Bitty redeems. They just have a different symbol on to say that they're the Lumia point redeem ones. There's the channel point redeems, which are kind of like tier 2. And of course the Bitty redeems, which are your jump scares and stuff. Thank you for proving my point. So that was the Lumia redeem one, guys. So exclamation points if you want to find out how many points you got. I mean, just by following, you get 1,000 points, which is enough to do some redeems. I need to go in here. Mariachi bands. If you don't understand what a mariachi band is, guys, it's those Mexican ones. That's a mariachi band. Lumia points for Borat, 3,400. There you go. Don't have to do a few. Adrian has 9,700. Grinny's got 14,300. Jeez, man. I dread to think what frickin' average has got, because he lurks a lot and doesn't frickin' say nothing, and he doesn't use them either when he's in anywhere. I bet he's got like I don't know, at least 60,000 points. And I know he has over 100,000 channel points. So even Atriana's got freaking 18,000. That's enough to do some damage. And she will, because, you know. Zeno! Sorry, Adrian, I can't see. How do I spend these points? In the bit section for Lumia. There's the bit ones, and there's the Lumia redeem ones. So they're in the bit section. I'm not sure what they say, because I haven't checked. I think they say points on them. Come on, stop. Yep, like that. And they come up in chat as 0 bits because obviously they're in with the bits. But you've spent your Lumiere points. So that, like I was saying, guys, Lumiere points are like tier 1, channel points tier 2, and bit redeems tier 3. And there's some nasty ones in the bit ones, I can tell you that for nothing. There's some nasty ones. Oh look, the idiots have woken up. When I see you hanging around with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die. I still remember when he was on Graham Norton with Will Smith, and he did that. And Will Smith did the montage that I have. That was awesome, yeah. We still watch that on YouTube sometimes because it makes us laugh so much. Oh, it's Graham Norton's face, because obviously Will Smith and his kids started it off, and his kid's very good at rapping and singing as well. And then all of a sudden he says he's got a surprise for Graham, and I forget what his name is. Antonio Rivera, is it? Comes out. And Graham Norton's face is like, oh! Alfonso, that's it. Alfonso Ribeiro. Yeah. Yeah, it's Graham Norton's face is a picture. And the first thing that he does is does the cartoon dance. And then they do Apache Indian, of course. And I've got that remix on MP3. Not sure I'm allowed to play it though on radio. I might give it a go because it's cracking. I think it is actually named Will Smith Mix, but you know. But I think it starts off with a mixture of is it Fresh and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? He kind of mixed the two songs in, which is very good. I think we might just fit one more job in after this, a small one. But guys, if you just come in and you're wondering what shit's happening today, it's just a chilled stream of driving and stuff. After the almost chaotic day of SnowRunner yesterday, and was it yesterday? No, SnowRunner was a couple of days ago. It was Farm Sim yesterday, wasn't it? But they've both been chaotic, Farm Sim and SnowRunner. There's just so much happening in each because it's moving quite quickly. So my SnowRunner map, the one we're currently on, has 3 or 4 more jobs. We'll probably do them next time we're on. And yeah, moving to a new map, which is always a groovy time. As far as farming goes, but the farm's moving along quite a lot. And that's just a case of not forward planning, but getting kind of forward planning, but getting lucky at the same time with purchases from the second-hand store. I've really got lucky. I mean, yeah, one of these days I won't be so lucky and it will take me freaking ages to get to where I need to go. The logging was certainly helping, although with the update, the login prices have come down a little. I didn't think so the other day until I did one, and yeah, the 29 logs where you were getting anything between 16 to 21,000 for it. I got 13,000 for that the other day, and yeah, it's kind of not worth doing anymore. But saying that, if you weren't watching the other day, I did a fertilizing contract, and to buy the fertilizer, can I get through here? Yeah, to buy the fertilizer. Hey, they were open. They were open. The gates were open. You all saw that, right? You saw nothing, bollocks to you. Those fucking gates are open. Right, parents' evening at school. I go away now. I would say enjoy yourself, but you're not going to. Good luck with the rest of the stream. You too. You have a good one. But anyway, guys, like I was saying, yeah, the last couple of days have been kind of hectic. With the streams and how fast they've been moving along. And this one is just a nice way of chilling out. And yeah, probably starting next month I'll include some ATS as well, because that chills me out even more, where you know, the longer roads and stuff. Damn right, A levels. Yeah, the longer roads and stuff, you know, really does let you chill out a little bit more. Got a clip of that. You got the clip and they were definitely open. Told ya, I smashed into nothing. But to explain a little bit something to you, there's a bar at the top of the screen there just below Truckee, and that is my fund me to go to Llama. I've tried to work it out if I can afford it myself, and I can't. So without your help, I probably won't be going, and hopefully you can find it in your heart and in your wallet or purse, and gift what you can. And if you're wondering how, guys, in the about section there's a little button that says dono. Click into that. That will take you to Streamlabs, and like I say, don't make yourself short, please, not for me. But if you're going to buy bits anyway and spend a $5 on bits and use them in stream, I much prefer you doing that. And the more people that do it, the more likelihood that I'll be going. The Deutschwar there. It's amazing how I know that. Just by looking at it. Square nose, green, black slash. Deutschwar all day long. Thank you, FarmSim 22 and 25 for that. My knowledge of farming equipment has gone ballistic. And Crofty said the same thing. She does the same thing now when driving around. If they see a tractor now, Crofty and Cersei, you know, they immediately go, that's a such and such, that's that, that's that. Posted the clip in soag. Cheers, bro. Dick. So guys, tomorrow I'm either going to farm or I might go racing. What would you like to see? I mean, I've got to go doctors with the wife tomorrow as well, so it probably won't be till slightly later. Would you guys like to see a bit of racing or farming? Now hang on, or is it SnowRunner day? Could be SnowRunner day tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow. I know what actual day it is, Plank. I'm trying to work out my routine that I've been doing the last month. So I've been kind of doing farming, not in this order, but farming, trucking, SnowRunner. Farming, trucking, SnowRunner, which is kind of my bread and butter. But with Brax is around? Jeez. Which means if Brax is around, he'll be up my ass in a minute and he'll get on the radio and shout down the radio to try and scare the living shit out of me, because that's what he does the minute. I almost want to bring up the TMP menu and change the radio station. I think we'll do just a short job, couple of 100 miles, guys, get us into Germany. And then if on Saturday, it's Saturday's trucking anyway, and I don't know who did trucking last Saturday. I think it's SnowRunner tomorrow, going off your last videos. Oh, there we go then. So guys, in chat now. Hey Chucky, how you doing? So guys, in chat now. 1 for SnowRunner, 2 for Assetto Corsa. That was funny, that was fucking hilarious. When you were talking to the NPC, Chucky, that was fucking hilarious. That had me in stitches. I was playing Euro Truck as well. There was a guy outside, looked like he was security, and she was just sat there talking about it. How was I today? A little bit achy, if I'm totally honest, but not too bad. Other than the ache, not too bad. Oh, here it is. Hey Reese, how you doing, bro? I gather from chat you've had something bad happen, and I'm not sure what it is because I haven't spoken to you, but if it's really bad, my condolences, dude. Who else was going through that earlier as well? Somebody was on about it. Jobber? Was it Jobber earlier? Yeah, it was Jobber, wasn't it? His dad's kind of looking worse for wear. Rager plays gaming. How you doing, bro? Right then, guys, one more last job, I think. I'm gonna have to give myself room to back up too. What the fuck? Oh, there's another dude round the corner here. Hopefully I'm not gonna hit you coming back. There he is. Brax in his Mercedes. One more last shorty, guys. And then it's time for tea. Well, a little early for tea, but, you know, I've been going 3 hours then. Right. Couple of 300 mile. We got bikes to France. No, that's a bit long. Holy shit. We can go to Stockholm. 496 mile with some bikes. Quite a nice payday, that one. We can go to Austria. I don't want to take batteries. We can go Hungary. That's Sweden. It's kind of not the job I wanted. Kind of want to go maybe back to Frankfurt. Gonna have to make a job. Make a job. Frankfurt Ullmann. Let's go IKEA. Use trailer. Right, guys. Random cargo. You know the dealio with this. Pick a number. Not too fucking high. First one in chat. 7. Peanut butter. Yuck. Yeah. My sentiments exactly. I fucking don't like peanut butter either. Is this the updated ETS2? No, it isn't. I rode back for TMP. Yeah, I wrote back for TMP, dude. Yeah, Pro Mods isn't quite there yet. Oh, where did Brex go? Oh, I moved them. I'm gonna have to shuffle. Come on, shuffle. There we go, there we go. We're going in. Oh, that's a bit... I should get it. Yep, there we are. I was going to say 69, but that'll take forever. Oh, when 20 seconds maybe. Noted. They brought this update out very quick. There's going to be lots of little updates, dude. Lots of little updates. I mean, this one has come out because part of it is for the Greece DLC. Because I think, this is my opinion of it, I think what they're going to do, what they've done is pre-prepared for Greece, so they don't have to bring another update out before Christmas. So I have a feeling when this one comes out, this will be till after Christmas. We might get a slight upgrade for Christmas weather, but that's about it. Right, guys, 34 minutes, and then we'll be done. That'll be the end of today's stream, guys. Like I say, oh, who'd give that? Ernie, thank you for the... I think it was about £8, but obviously with PayPal taking a little bit, ended up £7.89 and whatever, recurring. Anyway, thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. And it was $10 US. Thank you very much, my dude. Very kind of you. Like I say, guys, if you're gonna buy bits, you know, $5 worth of bits, just don't know the $5. You know, and that would get me close to going to Llama. And if I end up going, guys, and you're going, I'll see you there. What my plans are, travel plans are, if I do go, is I'm traveling up on the day, parking up at the NEC, and I'm going to be charging my car at the same time. My car will make it up there in one hit, and I'll probably do it in one hit as well, driving wise. So we'll see you about 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's what time I tend to get there, so I'll be up at 5. From there, over to the hotel, check in, get changed, maybe go to the meetup at the hotel where all the streamers are going. Back to the hotel, obviously, and sleep for the night. Jump in the car in the morning after breakfast. Back for the second day, and then about 2 o'clock p.m. On the second day, leave to come home. Getting home about 6 o'clock p.m. That way, saving costs on a second night and food and other stuff. It's the cheapest way I can do it. Your cost to do it would be a whole lot more. Well, of course you are. Of course it would be if you're in the US, dude. But there is people coming across from the US. It's amazing. Streamers as well. I mean, I bet they're here for more than one day. I bet they get here the day before. Book into the hotel. Go to the show. Go back to the hotel. Back to the show. Back to the hotel. Probably have another couple of days in Birmingham and then go home. So it kind of makes it like a holiday. Instead of just coming over for the show and in the meet and greet and back home again, because it is a midweek show. It's a weird one, you know. It's Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, it's Wednesday, Thursday, so it's kind of a weird one. And the wife would literally kill me if I went by myself. Well, bring her along. You could say it's a kinky week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I knew that was going to be rough in the end. That's why I'm not sticking out my right hand at the moment. It's a little bit achy after last night. I didn't do nothing like that, so stop thinking it. Basically what happened last night is I had to take the Ring doorbell off, and I dropped one of the screws. Yeah, going down on my knees to find it and laying down and stuff. It was an absolute pain. Dirty bastards. The thing is, I know exactly. I found the screw. I couldn't pick it up because it went into kind of crack underneath the door, and the crack actually goes down, and I can't get in to pick it up. I need like a stick with a very strong, small battery to grab it, I think, and hang on. Presuming that it's even magnet, you know, it can be magnetized. It's not got some sort of coating on which stops it being magnetized, because in the end of the day it's a security screw to stop people nicking your Ring doorbell. So guys, like I just said about 20 minutes ago, what would you like to see tomorrow? I know one person said SnowRunner because they voted for it. So 1 for SnowRunner, 2 for Assetto Corsa. Of course, Assetto Corsa will be single player. So, you know, 1 for SnowRunner, 2 for Assetto Corsa. I don't mind which I play. If you choose SnowRunner, we're possibly going to be... Part of it will be swapping maps. Because we've only got 4 things to do, and then drag everything in to sell it. So probably right near when we're virtually finished, if there's more than just me on, whoever's not busy doing the job will go out and pick gear up and bring it in and see if I can sell it. So that'll be 20 minutes of it. We're contained on 1 map because everything else is done. So yeah, like I say, should be a quick one if it's SnowRunner. Like I say, you guys vote one in chat for SnowRunner. do for a set of Corsa. I would do a PO, but it means I gotta log into the PO thing. I was just about to say something stupid then, like how did I get 28% of the truck damaged? Because Chucky did me 10 hands up. 10 hands up? That's 10 hands up? Really? 10 seconds of hands up. I knew what I meant. Nobody clipped 10 hands up, really? Okay. That's a miracle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, scatole. Well, hello. Thank you, Chucky. Also tomorrow, because I missed today's radio, because we had the guy round to repair the boiler. The wife's appointment into the afternoon, so I might be able to get radio in during the day or during the morning. And like I say, the stream will be later. Like I say, I'm going with the wife to the doctor's. So her appointment's at 4-ish. Oh no, 3:25. So stream will be about 5 o'clock. So after tea. So I'll probably have an early tea tomorrow and then stream afterwards. So I don't know, 5, half 5 stream. Well, we'll let you know. If it's half 5 stream, you're alright for that tomorrow? For SnowRunner, if it's SnowRunner? I presume it will be. So half 5 to about half 8. And who's the other one that normally comes in with us? Is it you, Borat, normally comes in? Yeah. Oh. Are we getting a presenter? It suddenly switched off and cut into an ad. Bill. .com. Forward slash, forward slash, forward slash. No? Okay. Alexa, computer on. Here we go. Young man. What? No? Okay. You can do whatever you feel. Young man. Right, guys, we're going to finish this job at about 4:15. Like I say, then it's time to go off and cook tea and stuff. And yeah, anybody who's in the SOAG Discord, we shall see you in the lounge about half hour after that. And yeah, we'll have a gravy time. What may happen, guys, is I may, after tea, go on SnowRunner. We may complete the map, or I may complete the map before I go live tomorrow, and we may start the stream tomorrow in the new map, which is, it's Canada anyway. I forget what the map's called, but it's Canada. It's not British Columbia, it's the one before. The other Canadian map. The one with the burning forest. That's the second map. Oh yeah, young man. But while we're traveling along for these last 15 minutes or so, thank you to everybody who's followed today. I think there was 5 or 6. Thank you to the 3 raids that came in as well. Thank you, guys. And thank you to the people who's gifted towards the Llama Fund. Thank you very much for that. It means a lot, it really does. In this day and age, anybody who can gift anything just shows how absolutely fucking brilliant this community is. And if we get there, we get there. If we get close to it, I'll still be coming. It'll just mean that funds will be a little tighter. Young man, put yourself off the ground. And don't forget, guys, if you want to gift towards the Llama Fund, scroll down into the About section, little button that says donations on it. Click that, that will take you to Streamlabs donations page. Write out how much you want to give, little message if you want, and it will be sent to me. I don't know about the message because I don't really use Streamlabs anymore for that. I need to figure out somewhere else to go for it. Or the dono button. Young man, put yourself off the shelf. Also, I'll try and get an alert for it too. Because at the moment there's no alert to say that people have done it. And thank you for the exclamation soag. That's where to find me a little bit later on, guys. And like I say, if you want to come and play a bit of SnowRunner with me. I'm probably going to go for finishing that map. Probably going to try and go and finish that map off. And yeah. Okay.
Woodworth.
And for full transparency, guys, what I've actually received is 31.50. Oh yeah, like I say, PayPal sees it as a business and takes shit off. I've been setting up my Stream Deck buttons. GG's. What sort of buttons have you been setting up? Streaming buttons? Gaming buttons? Because, you know, my physical Stream Deck I use as a drop. I don't have drop. Oh, is that what buttons you've been doing? Gamble. Okay, you've been setting things up for minute and have you? Okay, cool. Guys, don't do exclamation SR dash request because it doesn't work. Unfortunately, the Twitch APIs changed about a month and a half ago and they haven't told us what they are yet, so it doesn't work. I do need to you've got 9 pages on your Stream Deck. Yeah, I try simplify my pages. Also, I've got a iPad with the Elgato lifetime license on it, which I use for my streaming stuff. So all the bits that control my streaming stuff is all on my iPad through the Elgato lifetime license. And yeah, my physical Stream Deck is just a button box. Well, I'll tell you what games I got. So I've got a Euro Truck profile. I've got a second Euro Truck profile. One's a custom. One's the buttons from Icon City. I've got the Icon City button pack for FS25, Out of All, SnowRunner, Bus Sim 21, Destruction Sim 22, and that's it for now. Yeah. But yeah, that'll go up as I get into some other games. And on my streaming pages, there's stuff like scene changes, default shout out messages, so that I don't have to wait for the other thing to catch up. I've got a few Lumia test buttons, start stop streaming, camera disappear button, so I can do this and I disappear and then come back. Mute Discord. Mute my mic, get rid of the alerts, so like when I get botted I can switch the alerts off, switch the music off in stream, and lots of messaging buttons for different things. I do need to take quite a few of them off because I don't use the other bot anymore, so there's, I don't know, like 8 buttons that used to be for games that I can take off. It's a shame, but it just takes too much to set up again. When I had to wipe my computer, yeah, the bot that I was using for all my mini games, like Potato, Vend, Trivia, yeah, got totally washed out and deleted. So yeah, I wasn't going to set it back up. It was a pain to set up in the first place. I've got no. I have the first 3. I have the first 3 plus Discord and streaming and a couple others. But guys, I haven't done this yet. Well, I've done the VTC one. So there's the VTC one, guys, and let's see if this one will work. Here's that one don't want to work. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, hang on. It is working. Just to update that ad, guys, it's not 660 miles a month either. It is 660 real miles, but you kind of get 2 months grace once you've completed a month. So if you complete a month, you then get 2 months to do it again, just in case you're away or whatever. I am part of the rep and kind of, I'm not management. I do go to the management meetings for the VTC, and my idea to kind of knock the mileage down, but to make it every month was kind of knocked out of the thing. But I might get it in at one point. I think 600 miles real is easily doable. It's less than an hour a month, to put it in hourly context of what you need to do to complete it. So it's, yeah, it's less than an hour a month to do 600 miles. So to do 660 is 60 miles in this game is like 10 minutes. So it's like 50 minutes maybe to complete 660. Even drone at 56, if you got the limiter on, guys, to make sure you're inside of real miles. So if you put the game limiter on and you're not carrying anything really heavy, so it over speeds down the hills, which you shouldn't do if you've got a retarded gearbox in anyway, yeah, you can easily do it in like 50 minutes. Hey Slommy, thank you very much for your follow. Welcome into the Funhouse. How we doing? Unfortunately, there's only about 6 minutes of stream left. And in 1 minute 40, guys, we're going to have an ad for 1.5 minutes. You good? I'm good, dude. How are you? I feel great. I wish I did. Just an ongoing medical issue, dude. That's I'm kind of learning to live with that at the minute. The downside is it's stopping me from doing my IRO job, so you know. Nothing that you can do, bro. Here's what it is. Once again, guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is 1xmadmatx1. I am primarily a simulation streamer. So I play stuff like ETS, ATS, Farm Sim 25, SnowRunner, which is I see as an off-road trucking simulator, construction sim out of all, a couple of shooty games as well, Generation Zero, and I forget the other one, but it's a shooty game. Also, you might catch me playing a set of Corsa at some point. Oh, hey, big boy, I'm back. Welcome back. Got ads if you're talking to me. No, I wasn't. You're Scottish. He's already had a shout out. What you didn't see there, guys, is Redmond's brother did a 360 no scope and killed him. So Red actually didn't do the 360 no scope, but the other person did. To be honest, it's kind of lucky that people get 360 no scopes, because obviously you're spinning around and you're just shooting in a general direction of somebody. All this time and no kind of lag, and we're getting it back out near Frankfurt and we started lagging. I'm back. Going back. Time for tea, methinks. Not sure what I'm going to have. So stream tomorrow, guys, is going to be about 5, half 5. SnowRunner, maybe a new map, depending on after tea, if I can rock out what I've got to do on the current map, which is the Glades. Sorry, Brax, I can do that one as well, mate. The sense of Brax back. How's the driving going? Yeah, when I'm left alone to my own things, it's going quite well. You know, when, you know, Brax doesn't come in, it makes me crash because I can't fucking see where I'm going. Or Chucky don't make me put my hands up for 10 seconds because she's doing a Chucky, because that's what she does. You know, it's kind of going good. Or yeah, or the train gate don't say it's up, clearly say it's up, and I crash into nothing. That was the thing. That's in the clips. There goes Brax. Right, like I say, guys, this is it. This is the end. This is the last job anyway. There's just a few thank yous and my goodbye message and go and find somebody to raid out to. Also, I did promise you a quick sneaky peeky of what Dark Star Simulation is doing for me. I should do that in a second. Just give me a tick to get that down for you. Yeah, we should do that. Right. Before we do this, let's just do that. Not that. Let's do that. That. Yes, thank you. Right, that's that. No, don't turn it. No, whatever. Right, so that's done. That's done. That's done. Right. Right then. I'm going to come out of the game, guys, because like I say, I'm going to show you the thing that Darkstar's done for me. So you'll get to see my desktop for a little bit. Hey, there I am. So guys, Darkstar's done. Oh, hello. There's an. So guys, anybody using the Truckee? Okay, you will you? Anybody using the Truckee app, guys? There is an update. 3.0.123. So I should quickly do that. So let me just quickly download this. It won't take long for you. In fact, let's just bring this into thing. So here it is, guys. And when we click on it, this will be my new starting screen for Christmas. All compliments to Dark Star Simulation for that one. He's absolutely amazing. And this will be obviously what I'm going to do is here I think will be my logo, and above here somewhere, or maybe in the seat, will be, or maybe my logo in the seat, and over here for the Icon City logo. And this will be my ending and starting screen. Obviously, you need to put ending soon there. But yeah, absolutely amazing stuff by, like I say, by Dark Star Simulation there. Right, let's go to the ending screen. Let's find somebody to raid out to. A big thank you to the 3 people that raided in. Just got in. Sorry, I missed most of the stream, mate. Hope all was good. It went well, dude. Went well. Obviously, car sorted and home. How is it? Was it great? Hopefully, it's all good. And I did say to the guys that you might be about an hour or so. So anyway, guys, thank you very much to the 3 raids I had. Most appreciated. Also, thank you very much to the guys who gave to that dono bar to get me one step closer to going to Llama. Like I say, because of my sickness days, even if I go back to work soon, I doubt if I'll make the money on my own. So thank you very much for that. Anybody else that wants to donate to that, it's on my dono button. Right, we don't have very many people on to raid out to be fair. Trucker Richard isn't playing trucking. See you later, Chucky. Yorkshire Lad is the only one playing trucking on my list, except Mark Armstrong, who we raided the other day. So I guess we'll be going over to see Yorkshire Lad, who's, to be honest, with somebody else. Kev, at 5 tomorrow, SnowRunner. All good with you? I'll be in chat later for the answer. Let's go over and see Yorkshire, guys. He's also playing trucking if you want to truck with him, or at least join the journey for trucking. I'm going to have my tea, and I shall see you guys, whoever's in SOAG, in the VTC.